Hamas is not a terrorist organization, but a group of liberators and mujahideen fighting to protect their land and their citizens.
Well, our correspondent Rasul Sada, who's covered Turkey extensively for us, joins me now in our Doha studio. Rasul, are we sensing here a shift in rhetoric from Erdogan today, and how's that likely to go over with regional leaders?
I wouldn't consider that as a shift. However, we definitely can see that now it's tuning up. So he's speaking up. Because officially and legally, Turkey has never recognized Hamas as a terror group, despite lots of pressure from the Western countries, from Israel, on Turkey to put Hamas on a terror list, but that has never been the case. So this is not a new position that Turkey is not recognizing Hamas as a terror group. However, the timing is delicate, as particularly the Western leaders are now equalizing both Hamas and ISIS together. So a leader of a regional country, regional power, coming up and saying that Hamas is not a terror group, but a liberator that's defending their lands that are occupied by Israel is quite time sensitive, and it's quite remarkable in this context. But previously he will go even further and call Israel as a terror state. But now we can see that he's not uttering such words. So it means that this is not a rupture. So he's not burning up all the bridges. He still wants to keep the good relations with Israel, good relations with the West. But on the other hand, by calling Hamas not a terror group but the liberators, is actually indicating a kind of the root causes of this crisis. He said that there is a context of this. So there is an ongoing occupation since decades, and what happened on October 7 is not the beginning. However, is a consequences of the decades-long occupations and the wrongdoings. So it's not a rupture. However, it's quite remarkable that after 2 weeks of almost silence, President Erdogan is coming up and speaking that much on high volume.
Well, speaking of coming out and raising voices, do you think that there's more unity emerging now in the region, especially as we're seeing this death toll continue to rise?
I think so. It's like when we see today Erdogan saying that he's calling for an international mechanism to be established, and particularly the important regional actors also to be present there, not only politically but militarily as well. And he says that Turkey is ready to contribute to that mechanism or to do whatever is necessary politically and militarily. So what I understand from that is that he's talking about a peacekeeping forces that is not just going to be secured and conducted by the United Nations, but a different mechanism that the regional actors are also involved. So on the other hand, the Turkish foreign minister has been on a regional tour. He was in Iran yesterday and then went to the UAE and today was in Qatar. He's trying to also promote a regional front here. So Erdogan is also talking about that. So as the Western front of the world is united behind Israel, now they're trying to promote a regional position here that they can put a kind of counter narrative and also put a pressure particularly on the US and Israel. So yes, he's talking about an international mechanism that has a deterrence, that has the political power and also the military power as well. Whether that could happen or not is a different issue. However, that's quite near.
Make sure to subscribe to a channel to the latest news from RDZ World News.